Have you ever dreamt of winning the lottery? This actually happened to me back in the day. In 1999, I won the Powerball jackpot, but a few months prior to that happening, I had this very vivid dream about it, which I'm going to talk about towards the end of this video. But this story is fascinating. In October of 2013, a Mega Millions winner came forward in the U.S. state of Maryland to claim a $189 million Mega Millions jackpot. It's an insane amount of money. But one thing that is very interesting about this is that this lucky winner dreamt of his relatives saying the winning numbers in a dream the night before he bought 10 lottery tickets for the Mega Millions. He actually played different combinations of the numbers from his dream along with his birth month, date, and year. He's quoted as saying, "It's like they were talking to me about the numbers in the dream." According to lottery officials, before picking the numbers in the store, he asked for heavenly guidance. He said, and I quote, "I prayed, Lord, if you want this money to belong to me, guide my hand." The morning after the drawing, a relative called him on the phone while he was at work and told him that someone had hit a $189 million jackpot at their favorite store. So the winner asked for the winning numbers on the phone, and as he was being told the numbers, he's quoted as saying, "Wow, I got all those numbers on one line." He then began weeping with joy. "I cried and I cried," he said. "Since the economy went down, our life has been tough." So one thing that's really interesting is this winner initially hid the ticket, the winning ticket worth $189 million, under a water jug where he and his wife put their spare change, but then they decided that wasn't enough. They took out a light bulb and put it in a light bulb socket, of course, after unplugging the lamp. But imagine that, a single piece of paper worth $189 million in a light bulb socket. The winner chose to remain anonymous. His ticket was in the light bulb socket for over a week until he decided to drive to lottery headquarters in the pouring rain. As he claimed the prize at a press conference, he was surrounded by a dozen family members. They dubbed themselves the Lucky Family. At the time, it was the second largest jackpot in history for the state of Maryland. As the anonymous winner claimed the prize on behalf of the Lucky Family, he said, "We are blessed." He ultimately chose the cash half right away lump sum option before taxes and wound up with $86 million after state and federal taxes. He was reportedly setting up a charity and sharing the money with his large extended family. There were family members that planned to pay off their mortgages, but they had no other plans for the money as of the press conference. But this was a few years ago, so I can think of 86 million plans that they may have had in store. The retailer, the store that sold the ticket, actually scored $100,000 just for selling the ticket. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is $189 million dream come true. And you may think this is rare, but as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this actually happened to me. I had a very vivid dream about winning the Powerball jackpot a few months prior to it happening in real life in 1999. So when it did happen, it was extremely surreal. I've made a couple videos about the dream before, but it was so real. I was sleeping on this air mattress, feeling down on my luck, and I was just went into this dream state, seeking inspiration from what I believe is God or the universe and that sort of thing, and opened myself up and had this very, very vivid dream that I had won the lottery, that it had already happened. Personally, I didn't dream about lottery numbers, but the dream was so real that it took a little bit to understand that it hadn't happened. It was so real that I started telling people that I was going to win, and some people thought I was just joking around, but I really, truly believed that after having this dream. Now, some people think that's coincidence, while many people think that it's not. No matter what you believe, that's okay with me, but I find this topic fascinating. If you want to learn more about my story, I will put a link to a video I produced about it right here. I've also interviewed other lottery winners who have had dreams about winning the lottery and then it's happened in real life. One of them is with $45 million lotto winner, John Falcon. His story is extraordinary. I'll put a link to that interview right here as well. I've also, of course, interviewed scientists on this topic and a dream expert, Teresa Chung. I will put all of these interviews in the description of this video, but I find the topic extremely interesting because I'm not the only person. It happens to people all the time, and when it does, it usually makes headlines. Of course, you don't need to have a dream about winning the lottery to have a chance to win the lottery. I've interviewed so many lottery winners, and the majority of them have not had dreams about it, but it does happen, and when it does, it's extremely interesting. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had a dream about something before it's happened in real life? What do you think about dreaming about winning the lottery and then it happening to people in real life? I love checking out your comments. If you like this video, go ahead and let YouTube know by smashing the like button. Get notified when new videos and interviews are released on this channel by subscribing and hitting the bell icon. Remember, anything and everything is possible. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.